A little disclaimer, this angle that this is all at is making me look a lot worse than I really am. Here's a short little tutorial of what I do, kind of like on a daily, not like, whatever, this is basically daily makeup whenever I work, or I just want a little boost of what I already have. So first I take Benefit Professional. Okay, can you go on me? It's kind of old, so, you know, it doesn't glide on my skin perfectly, but it gets the job done. Bye, Mom. Love you. Basically, I just put it all over my face. Ah! Yeah, usually when product gets old, it kind of just like flakes off of my skin. I don't know if that's just me, you know. But I will say, the Smashbox, I don't know, it's like a oil-free pore, whatever. It's for your pores, basically from Smashbox. I totally forgot what it's called because I'm not a professional. But that, okay, hands down, way better than the Professional, in my opinion. It keeps me matte, like, all night, even if I'm wearing my makeup for, like, 8 hours. After I put on my primer, I color correct with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in green. And this has just been, like, my go-to, besides, like, I don't know, I'll link whatever tutorial it is, because that's a go-to if I want to look older. If I just want to, like, enhance my natural beauty, then this is what I will do. And if it, like, if I blend it too much, you know what I'm saying? You guys experience that when you blend it too much and it's still red? I'll just add a little more and kind of dab it until satisfied. And yes, I use my fingers instead of a beauty blender because a beauty blender will take away too much product and not distribute it the way I want it to be distributed. So my Shape Tape concealer that the girl matched me to is way too light. So I have to use my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. Light pale, because your girl's pale. And I'll take my little concealer brush that I always use for like my eyebrow. Usually people use a straight brush, but I don't, okay? And I will, oh okay, well I'm just gonna put that on the sponge. I'll just take a little bit when I have a lot of bit of that concealer and put it wherever I put the green. I want to get Shape Tape in like my real skin tone. Anyways, I want to get it in my real shade because sometimes you can still see the green through this and I need like a full coverage to make sure the green doesn't show through. Because what's the point of canceling your red if you're just going to be green? Like, it's not Christmas. And wherever it's like more like an intense, like bright red, I will add more of this concealer that I'm using right now. And now I blend with my finger again. If you look really closely, I'm gonna have little like spots that are more, I don't know, they're just like a little bit more discolored. Obviously, because I'm putting makeup on some parts of my face and not the other parts of my face. But for the most part, it looks pretty like normal, natural, I should say. It only looks abnormal if I go a little bit overboard. Okay, now that it looks like I have no blemishes and I'm perfect, you know, I have perfect skin and I drink 20 gallons of water a day, then, okay, can you go back in, please? I take the excess, and kind of just like put it there so I don't like waste a ton of product. Oh, okay. See how much product that was? Then I put the Maybelline under my eyes because it's really good for under eyes. Now, this look, maybe for going out, is better for not using flash, because if you put a light concealer under your eyes, you're gonna have a light little, you know, it's gonna look different in flash. So this is not a look for taking serious photos. As in natural lighting, it's not gonna look like anything, but don't use flash. I will take my Coty Airspun powder that makes absolute like pigsty of a mess every time I use it. Put it under my eyes with my finger. I do the under eyes first. Obviously, because I want them to be lighter, I want it to bake longer. But anywhere that I use concealer, I bake. I don't know why, I just do. So I can't remember where I put my concealer sometimes. So I just put it in the main area where I put concealer. I try not to bake like the crease of my nose though. But yeah, I don't bake the crease of my nose because it gets oily. I mean, cakey. I don't know why I said oily. So I look like I'm sunburnt. Why? Anyways, I'm just filling in my brows now. I kind of just put a line above and below. On this part I fill in with my NYX micro brow pencil because it's super precise and I love preciseness. I blend it out. Oh yeah, and I'm blonde. If you couldn't already see that my hair is like 20 times lighter, that's because it is. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like I'm allergic to makeup because it burns. Anyways, taking the same concealer brush with the leftover concealer. Yes, the leftover concealer. Don't come at me, that's what I do, okay? Because who needs to use extra product when it's already on your brush? Like, what? I try to carve out my brows like a little tiny bit so they don't look a whole entire hot mess. And I use my finger to blend in that concealer I just used. I use my brow gel. But let me put on some Bag Balm because my lips are feeling a little crusty and this is the best thing in the world. And may taste gross, but girl, your lips will be more moisturized than anything in the world. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like my brows are kind of uneven. So I'm taking my brow gel from Ulta. It says clear brow gel, but there's brown all over it because clearly I have brown eyebrows. And I hate this brush, so I never, ever, ever, ever use it. I use the one on the NYX pencil. And they're finna look like caterpillars, but it's fine. I know I need to do my brows, but ain't nobody got time right now. Okay? Well, I should show you guys how I wax my own eyebrows. If you want, I'm gonna do it anyways, because it's what I want, but. Okay, I feel like the stuff toned down a little bit, or I got used to it, so if I still look sunburnt, so sorry about it. Time to contour a little bit, so I use my Kat Von D Shade and Light powder, and I use this one. This, and then I go like this, and like this, and then I blend it out with I forgot what this brush was called, but I think it was like $10, maybe $15 from like Walmart. I think it was like Beauty Planet. I'm not sure. Don't remember, but this thing blends so amazing. That is crazy, and I feel like I need a little more on this side because it didn't really go on super evenly because I'm rushing. Oh, and from the same palette, I take this middle shade, which is the yellow shade, and wherever I get oily, I kind of just tap it on. Wherever I get oily, which is mostly my T-zone. I bronze. I feel like there's already a little product on this, but yeah. I usually use my Anastasia Beverly Hills like bronzed shade, and there's already some on there. But today I want to use the Jane Iredale pressed mineral powder in maple. Oh my god, my nose itches. Oh, it has SPF like 18. Yeah, SPF 18. This is probably for a darker skinned gal, but I'm using it as bronzer. It has a little mirror. It's like a really nice packaging. Holy crap, that's a lot of product. We are not trying to look orange today. So, also these brushes from Tarte I've had them for like a couple months and they're already falling apart. So, don't buy them. And I'm gonna drop my brush. I'm gonna bronze up my face. Then dust off, because that's a little much. And put some, I kind of hold my brush like this when I put it on my nose. And I'm not really like contouring it, I'm kind of just putting bronzer all over it. And if I put on too much, I'll just like wipe the middle. And then with this little like, I don't know, loose brush, it's not the best for blush, which I don't really need any, but I'm gonna put it on anyways because I love blush and I'm kind of obsessed with it and I always go overboard with blush. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put like the tiniest amount on just to like, you know. And I put it on my nose. Oh, and by the way, I used Tarte clay blush in Party. Or I usually don't do highlight, but I'm gonna put a tiny bit on with this little brush with Moonstone because that's literally my favorite shade in the world and that's my go-to. I'm gonna tap like the tiniest amount on my nose. Alright, there. This powder brush and brush off all the powder. And I'm done with my face, so therefore I'm gonna spray the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I'm dropping everything. Set my face. And use my glow kit to, you know, fan myself. And wherever there's like dots, I kind of just tap it in with my finger. And it's poking through again, so therefore I'm going to take shade again and put some powder on it. My whole face is kind of sparkly and I don't like it. But yeah, in the T-zone again, because obviously setting spray kind of gets it wet. I put more powder. The same shit that I just did. Then I'll put on some mascara. Okay, and then I do this, and this much product should not be coming off of my brush right now. So that's annoying. So I'm going to take this and kind of chill it out. And then go to my other eye. And I'm being sloppy because I'm not wearing any makeup right there, so I can just clean it up. And then I will just take my spoolie on the bottom. If there's little clumps on the bottom, I'll try to like grab them off. And then I would take a safety pin as always, and separate every single eyelash out. Yeah, that's it. Let me show y'all this shit in natural lighting. If I can step out of this madhouse, that's literally my makeup corner. Can this focus? Thanks. That's literally my makeup corner. Okay, so this is the look in natural light. I'll come even closer so you can see better now. And I'm gonna be late, so I gotta go. I said go and dip at the same time, so bye guys. The last time I took this video, the camera didn't focus on my face, but this is the final look. So